My tin of spray undercoat paint turned up, so I might just do a little more prep on these things and then hit them with a spray if I get that far before I overheat. Yeah, well, measured, marked and drilled the hanging holes and then sanded extra bits and pieces off, and now I've reached heat saturation, so no painting today. Well, it's Sunday, so I came over to the shed to do the usual Sunday ritual, and as well as doing that I gave these things their second coat of primer. I gave them a light sanding between the first and the second, so next will be a top coat, I guess. While I was doing the draining of the pressure accumulator, I noticed that Dad's going to be doing some gardening over here, so he's really opened up the vista from the path now. So all the corn's been harvested. There's been some bananas harvested, I know that because I've got some of my lounge room to eat. Once I brighten up a bit more. But yeah, he's a hard worker. And it's warming up, so I'm off to cool down again. Another sunny day in Bakung, so we'll get fully charged today. Not so much yesterday. We had another 21 millimetres of rain yesterday after the 61 the preceding day. So the genset did run this morning for a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go and see if I can do a little bit of painting. I came over here thinking I had a choice of red, white or black, but I forgot about this can of fluorescent pink I had, so I've sprayed the bottoms of them for now, so I can stand them on that and paint the rest of them next time. I just had a bit of a technological scare. Turned on my computer equipment this morning and could not connect to the TV. There was no signal between the amplifier and the TV, it appeared. So I thought, okay, well maybe that particular HDMI input on the TV's gone bad. So I had to try and plug another cable into a HDMI port on the back. And that's not easy, because that being hung on the wall there on a tilting mount with a can't really see there. Work on the light for you. Yes, I can get a light. On that tilting mount I had to try and get another cable plugged in to a port which I could only access by feel, and HDMI ports are not easy at the best of times. So eventually I got this cable plugged in, so I ran that as an alternate cable from the amplifier here, and that didn't do me any good. So I thought, well, that's no good, maybe I've got deeper issues. So the long and the short of it, after an hour of struggling, so I discovered that I'd accidentally pressed this little button underneath the power button on the remote control, which is HDMI out, which turned that HDMI output off. So turned that back on, and we're sort of back in business, although you can see it does seem to be going away a bit. I've got to sort out some of my other temporary cables I set up, like I ran a cable directly from that second HDMI port to the back of the computer, and it worked. So I thought, God, does that mean the HDMI ports on the amplifier have died? So I was thinking that was going to be a very expensive fix, until I discovered the HDMI button on the remote. And I thought, what happens if I press this? Well, lo and behold, things sort of came back to life, although you can see it's not quite right yet. But I don't have to worry about trying to figure out how the hell to get this thing repaired. Well, it's 9:30 on Friday morning, but I feel I should do something useful before I actually do a video to upload. It was a bit wet yesterday with 77mm of rain, and as I said, it's only 9:30 this morning and we've already had 67mm today, so I gather there's water line on the road between here and Padambang. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just go over and see about mounting some of those mobile phone boxes. Well, I'm all geared up, ready to go. I just got to wait for a break between showers. One done. It's not pretty, but it's functional. Second one done. Third one done. That's the fourth and final one installed. And I'm sufficiently hot and bothered now, so I'll pick up all my gear and take it back to the shed and put it back where it's supposed to be, and then come back and do a video to upload.